shadows grow long, where whispers hum, where hearts feel wrong. Do you hear it? The sound so near, a voice that says no need to fear. It's the dawn breaking through the sea. It's okay to be seen. Wake up to this dream. Let the light pour through the stream. You are not alone, not unseen. Wake up to this dream. Every scar's a map, every line a song, a melody soft where we belong. Feel the pull, the world calls your name. Let it echo, you're not the same. It's the fire that begins to gleam. It's okay to be seen. Wake up to this dream. Let the light pour through the stream. You are not alone, not unseen. Wake up to this dream. Wake up to this dream. Clay in my hands, it crumbles slow, a language lost.
And good morning. It is Cards and Coffee, and it's Saturday morning. And how are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit that like button as you join in. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. And if you're looking to become a member, I'll be back on Monday night. New content actually just dropped for you members. And how are you doing? The queue is actually open. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It looks like, hey, whoa, actually a couple of you guys are already in there. Beat me to it. How are you? I was actually thinking about this as I was sitting here about to go live at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I was saying, I bet you wonder, like, why 10? Why 10 a.m.? Why 9 a.m.? Why that, like, weird window? And I thought about this when I worked tech support many years ago, many moons ago. I actually had done this, and I was I learned to not be ethnocentric. So in Chicago, it's 9 a.m., right? And then I said, what is it like in San Juan? It's 11 a.m. It's still morning. What was it? Let me think about the places. LA, it's at 7 a.m. Welcome. Wake up, LA, you know? And Amsterdam, it's 4 p.m. And so it's like, it's still early enough. In Denver, it's 8 a.m. We see Frankfurt, in Germany, it's 4 p.m. So this is a really good time, and I love being on Saturday morning. And so when I was on Wednesday night, and I'm still on Wednesday night, it's a different time. Even the late time, like for some of these places, I'm trying to think of a place that's like really late. Like Indonesia, right? It's I think like 11. Is it 11? It might be 11 p.m. I think. It's been a while. But like even like Australia, we're talking midnight. So that's where it offsets on some of these places. So I'm not trying to be just the United States only. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Worldwide tarot, baby. Let's spread the love, spread the joy. And the queue is open. I welcome you guys to be here. The donations are open, as always. You don't have to donate. That's why I literally put right out there, like, you know, it's free live tarot. I want you to know it's free. Enjoy just and so when I'm here with you and I'm hanging out, it's all good. And so when I'm here on Mondays, I try to get those moderators in there. So I let the mods kind of exist in that Monday night space. And members only Monday if you haven't been there. Even if you can't become a member because money's tight, just hang in and listen in and watch what it is. It's very, very different than this. The other thing I've been doing, I've been given the how do I say this, the universe its chance to talk, and that's the big difference. That's a bigger difference, because we've been asking the soul questions, the soul level tarot questions that we never really get a chance to ask. And people are like, what, me first? I'm like, well, then leave and go get another reading, because this is the channel where we need to ask these questions. What's the truth? What's your inner world? What are we finally strong enough to face? Everybody I want to know. You want to know. I know we all want to know. So let's let my gift do this for us. If I'm a conduit, let's ask that question, because we don't think to ask that question. Try to think. I'll read these questions off camera, and I was doing Zodiac and working on the Zodiac, and I love it. It works. I was telling someone today, I'm like, it works. The Zodiac does, like, for me, the elemental Zodiac, the 12 sign Zodiac, it all does work. But when I did this, and I started reading these, because I read these off camera, I'm like, but is that really where I'm supposed to be? Doing this and that? Being on live more? I think you guys want me here. I think you want me doing this. Because emotions have shaped my life, have shaped your lives. But what's there that's been, what's sitting there we haven't named yet? What is living there? We're not living in grief. No. We're not going to pretend. Nope. We're going to heal. We're going to become sovereign. And I'm going to pick one of you to be the first person on this Cards and Coffee this Saturday. We're getting a little snow out here in the New England weather. It's hitting us in the Northeast. I welcome you to be part of this. I have it set to random with a universe pick. Come in here with the white light. Come in with the good energy. Come in with the best smile. You should be sitting there smiling. And if you can't make it, come back. Set the notification bell to all. I'm not trying to hold you here. I'm not trying to hold you hostage. As I tell everybody, as I tell even my main lady, my main squeeze, Brenduska, my +1, I tell her, I'm like, you know, she was the rise, right? It was her and I. And I got on here and I said to her, I said, I'm going to get more moderators. Because she's a mom. She has things going on. She has a lot of stuff happening without calling her out and put her on blast. So we got a couple more moderators to help it so she doesn't have to be here. But she sees it, she doesn't go, oh, you know. I'm like, no, that's not what this is for. If she can make it, she can make it. I can handle this. I have about 600 students a week. I was teaching 600 students a week, plus I was going and being college professor Cosmic. You don't think I can handle this? Come on. I love when Brenduska's here. I love when you guys are here. You got Anna, Shannon, Jessa, how are you? Sam, I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about all of this because you each bring something here. San Chan, my unofficial moderator, my unofficial admin over at Facebook. I keeping an eye on things. That's what's happening. Remember, in San Chan will tell you, nobody was even over at Facebook. It was like crickets. And it would just be like, San Chan's like, I got you, Cosmic. A good old, I love you. Here's the thumbs up, just I know you need some loving. Right? And that's what's funny. And the students, it's really in my life, in my kids, in my relationships, everything matters to me. And I don't take it to heart. Like, if something breaks, I crush and I fall on my knees. I say, why? No. I stand stronger. That's what I'm trying to show you. You be you. Don't be me, be you. So you're more than welcome to join the queue. I love getting new subscribers first. So you have to be active in the queue, though. You can't just go join and then go sit in the corner. Step up. Let yourself be known. Bring your best energy. I welcome you to be here. I'll be on for a couple hours. I'll let you guys enjoy the energy. Yeah, no crickets. No crickets. This is a very wonderful queue, and I will block. If someone starts being rude to you, I'm the first. I'll like, boom, block. Let's do this. Let's see what we got here. And my little magic spell that I'll do 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. And something I'll do with the kids. Or I'll do quiet coyote. This is my little ears. The kids will do it back to me when I'm talking too much. Because they want to just get started on the game or the lesson or whatever it is, the exercise. Because they love my class. I challenge them. And they'll go like this. And I go, hey. And they'll just do this back to me. It's super cute. It's cute. All right, Earth Angel, how about this? And I literally blocked you not blocked you, but you had the negative question the other day. And I said, no, stop it. And now you're saying, has the universe forgiven my mistakes? Right? You were hiding behind the anger, and now you're coming out saying, here, universe, what do you have for me? Oh, great one. And you're the center of the universe, right, Earth Angel? You're the center. It's stop hiding and start doing, start becoming, start figuring out. And that's a great question, actually. That's a question you should ask. Not, will the universe fulfill my revenge? will I complete my path to the dark side? You know, well, I can't remember the question, but it was something like that. It was literally grab the red lightsaber and power it up. Like, it was like, what in the hell? Like, stop! Don't do that. Oh my god, so it's a path out of moderators bill out of my channel. Oh, my heart broke. It broke a little bit for you, Earth Angel. I was like, how can you call yourself Earth Angel 1111 and go, will they get my revenge? Will the boulder crush them? I'm like, what? I'm like, hello? Like, what? All right, let's do this. Earth Angel, give me 2 tarot decks. Whatever is calling to you. So at least the cards talked to you a little bit the other day, which is great. I love this song. 5 and 6. And I was on live last night. I actually was trying to do a little Zodiac, and I'm like, I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't popping. And Anna was with me a little bit, and I'm like, this just is not happening. Like, and I flipped the switch, and Anna was part of the process for a moment, and I was like, what? And it happened. You got to see it. You got to watch and witness it. And I'm fighting that. And Anna, for example, I'm going to be honest with you, because you watched it happen real time. I'm fighting that switch. And I do it on purpose. You guys are witnessing me. I'm trying to force myself to do Zodiac because I want to see, because it's real. It happens. It exists. There's power. There's energy. There's truth. There's answers there. But I try to do it. And it's kind of the universe saying, no, don't. Just go with the flow. And I'm like, no. I'm like stubborn kid. I'm like, no. And the universe is like, ugh. And so I kind of keep trying. Because once I go full time, I'll have time to do it, but I want to keep doing it. I want to push to it. And, but there is evidence to it on my side of things. The faceless cosmic. Just so you know. Do your own thing. But I'm just telling you. That's why I want to keep doing it. That's the reason you keep seeing me pop up and do it and come back. But this is how I get to the evidence part. This is how Detective Cosmic gets to his reasoning. Let's do this for you, Earth Angel. Oh, good deck. Good pick. Good choice, as I say to the kids. Good choice. Right? Let's do this for you. All right. Because it's really coming down to the deep messages that we're looking at. Because look at it like this, Earth Angel. Imagine that love, that deep resonating love. The come over here, girl. Like, or whatever it is you need. The hug. That's the being recognized, the seen. And I'm not just saying, hey, I see you across the room. Hey, I see you. Hi. Not that. The I see you. The hug before the cry. The hold while you're alone. I'm on my way. That, oh yeah, see? How many of you guys are feeling what I'm telling you, right? Yeah, the early love. It's the, something's taught you to merge before you've been, instead of remaining. I can stay here alone under the tree in the Four of Cups. There's energy there. That's what I'm telling you. There's something in these cards, and you'll see here, Earth Angel. You have to really take this and pause before I pull the card. Because a lot of tarot readers will, and no disrespect to anybody, it will just read, donation. And I'm like, the universe provides, right? A loving and giving God will give. That's the way I look at it, right? And yes, I believe in God. That's, I don't mention it ever, but I do. I definitely do. But the universe is our highway, is our conduit, is our vehicle, however you want to interpret it, and you're our end of things. But the universe is our common language. And yes, the universe has forgiven your mistakes. Let's see. If you're have you forgiven you? Like, that's the truth. That's the emotions. This is the Akashic record. You've come here to have the mistakes, then to ask yourself, should I be forgiven? That's Libra energy. You can't see it. This is not an instantaneous forgive. I've made mistakes. Oh, if I made mistakes. But this is not about me. Have I forgiven myself? I would say I have. I would say I really, really, really have. This is about you learning to forgive yourself. And I would say yes, by the time you close the factory, by the time it's all said and done, and you have taken that last breath, and your soul transitions, yes. But this is more than that. We're going to read all 9 cards out. We're going to go all the way down here. Ooh, Angel comes in. It's about Soul Tribe. It's about you, me, us connecting at this moment. Top down, logically, you say, Earth Angel, if I turn the camera off right now and you walk away, there's something with you and me. We've never met. You have no idea what my real name is, but you know Cosmic and Earth Angel. You know there's something here. It doesn't have to be romantic for it to be real. It doesn't have to be in existence for it to matter. Like, it doesn't have to, but the forgiving can happen in this non-existent space. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't have to know what my face looks like, know my name, to know that this here matters. The reality of this is something the universe is saying. This is the life lesson. Look these cards up. Never trust me. Never trust me. And I tell them, people who loves me the most, don't trust me, just look it up. Find the answers on your own. Those are 2 cosmic keys. I hold one, you hold. But whatever our connection is, whatever brought you to be moderator from my guides to you, was not about you and getting fame and money, as much as you want to think that. And I know that's what makes this really cute. Because on your side of it, you're like, oh, I'm going to be so wealthy and happy. No, it's about the logic. It's about the life lesson, about the Taurus energy. It's about the decisions. It's about what you're learning as you're here, as you take a moment to pause in your life, and nobody exists in this moment. I turn chat off for that reason. As I appreciate your energy. Like, that's what I'm doing in that moment of pause. The forgiveness has happened. It's you forgiving you. The forgiveness from the universe has happened a while ago. See, look, there's the angelic universal 2 of Pentacles choice card. And sometimes it's like too many choices, but when it comes in reverse, that's choice over choice. We're talking 2s over 2s. So when we're talking the 2s, we're talking the 2 of Pentacles typically, just so I'm going to just be very tarot teacher for a moment, is the 2 of Pentacles just here is, it's kind of like this. It's like weighing options, but in reverse, there are no options. Like, it's already been done. It's you thinking you have options. It's choices, but the path has already been made. You wouldn't be my moderator if that were the case. If you had these mistakes, these are you kind of already stepping into that mode of choice. It's time for you to kind of make a decision. You can't see the decision. You have a spiritual and a logical one. What are you looking to do? Friends first, spiritual friends first. Surround yourself with the people who are going to make you better. Not crush your enemies better, but better. A better person, a better version of yourself. A partnership with, it's really a partnership with like self-love. Something more here. I'm missing it. Curiosity Kid, of course. The Akashic Curiosity Kid. It's the inner child. What is it that you want to do? There's so many things that are going to happen in your lifetime. It's not out of the realm of possibility that you write your own book. You have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 businesses. 9 something, 9 properties, 9 ownership of 9. Whatever this is, it's not about that. Tea-Stain Tarot skips me just to tell you, to give you an example. Look, it's King of Cups. It's loving like you've never loved before. It's giving like you've never given before. But where there's well, it's like finding the well. Think about the person who buys property, right? They go on that property. They're drilling for water. Drilling for water. Need water. My family needs to drink. Drill, 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 drill. What is this black stuff? That's oil. What? We don't want oil. We need water. Do you understand? Like, you'll never have to look for water again. And you're kind of not seeing that. You're too busy looking at the other things. And it's because the quantum shift hasn't quite hit you yet. And I think that's what's happening. Angelic card comes out again. This is study or love. This is the choice card. What is it you're looking to do? And the answer is, I don't know. Earth Angel, I know the answer is I don't know from you. And I know that. And it's okay. Because when you get to there, right? And I'm going to give everybody a very good example. Earth Angel, you're sitting in your house. You're sitting in your home. You're sitting in your place of happiness. The one that you're envisioning. What's next? Because you're already there. And you're saying, what's next? Intuition has put you there. But you don't know what's next after that. You're trying to envision I race. Think about this. Everybody who races to the green light, to the next green light, and then it turns red. Race up. Kind of silly, isn't it? That's what ends up happening in life. It's the forgiveness has happened, but then you look silly because you haven't planned beyond the next light. And everyone just assumes it's all going to be green lights. It doesn't. You don't get all green lights in life. You'll actually hear me mention, if you ever hear me say, going down Main Street, all green lights. If you ever hear me say that for you, that's the universe is like, you're in. Nothing can go wrong for you. This actually just happened for me recently on a trip. Like, I was 10 minutes late to this thing. They're like, don't worry about it. I'm like, really? Like, everything would just fell into place. It was green lights down Main Street. You have like 2 out of 3 green lights down Main Street. The universe says, you have a buddy. You have a buddy in the universe named Cosmic, right? You can join Discord. You can message me. You can kind of reach out to me. You say, hey, Cosmic, I'm having a really bad time. No channel aside. You see what I'm saying, Earth Angel? The universe has obviously forgiven you. Break free of the conventional expectations, even those traditions. That's the here and now. You're holding what I would call the cosmic key, and not Mr. Cosmic Key. It's just a cosmic key that comes with the cards. Let's pull 2 cards here for you. Look at, that's my card. I give this this is because it falls into my birthday, which is coming up at the end of this month. Because that card, the 6 of Swords, is like, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If I told you guys my story as a child, many people, I've had counselors, I've had psychiatrists, psychologists meet me, and they go, you shouldn't be the way you are. Like, I should be a criminal. Like, no joke. I've had many of more of my family have been in prison than have gone to college. And there's a lot of what has happened to me. This card here is January 30th to February 8th. My birthday is January 31st, just so you guys understand. However, this is the angelic card saying, Soul Tribe, we are connected somehow, some way. We don't understand. But it brings us together. It's a spiritual connection. It's not friends. It's something more than that. One more card here. Yes. Obviously. This card typically on most tarot readers, and go check out the 5 of Wands here, the teaching part of the channel. Check out what I teach about this card. But this card typically is about rivalry, fighting, and challenge. But they're not hitting each other. And when I started to learn tarot, they said, wait. They said, if the Ace of Wands is about inspiration, creation, building, why does 5 of them get together and go, we're fighting each other? No. Imagine each one of us gets into a creative space and we help each other. We get into our own building space and we say, hey, what are you doing? Like, here's a good example. Ethereal Moonlight, their own channel. Technically, that would be competition to me, right? Right? Jennifer Walker Zen, competition to me. But I welcome you guys to go. I use her tarot deck, like, for the Romance Angel. Like, to give you guys an example, look at this. This is hers. Like, she made this. Like, this is her work. This is her wand. That's this. I welcome you guys to take out that wand and build. She was guided to do that. That wasn't her just saying, I'm bored. No. That was her ace of wand. Her channel is her ace of wand. I'm not saying just her. There's so many more people out there. I watch other channels. I do other things. And you hear me mention, hey, I want to take up glass blowing, become a massage therapist on the side. Like, not to make money. I could, but not for that reason. But so when I'm having that deep conversation with my partner and they start getting mad, I go, whoa, easy, I'll rub your legs. You know? No, but seriously though, it's such a giving way of being a partner and preparing. And there it is. It's soul tribe energy. It's you're doing so much work with your wand. Allow me to help you. It's give and receive, push and pull. It's more than friends. It's spiritual. It's guided. Yes, yes, and yes. Has the universe forgiven you for your mistakes? What do you guys think? What do you think? These are the twins. These are the ladies. I love these girls. They typically don't travel together. This is the number 2 card in the Major Arcana. That's the number 5. But they're kind of like once or twice removed. It's like when the cousin comes over. And the cousin's like, ooh, better than my brother, better than my sister. You know what I'm saying? It's better in a different way. But when these guys get together, they're out all night. It's like, oh, God. You ever have cousins get together at a family event? You're like, oh. All right, you go downstairs and play and shut the door. You can hear kids screaming. It sounds like someone's being assaulted. No, they're having a great time. That kind of stuff. And that's what that has told me. It's a life lesson with a spiritual flair to it. And that's what this is. One way or another, you'll learn. And I know that's why I was put in the classroom. And when I left, I went into the separate job and I was pulled back to the same school, same classroom. No joke. That's a whole nother story I'd love to tell you guys sometime. And I cried when I left that classroom. Cried. Oh my God. I was like, why am I leaving? Because someone hired me away, to be quite honest with all of you. And I was like, I don't want to leave. And I was like, and I ended up getting hired back into the same building. Isn't that crazy? What are the odds in the million years I got hired back to the same job? Now I rewrote the way the job was. When I left and I came back and I said, no, we're doing, and now it's a STEM or STEAM job. Where the kids are building with robots and coding and 3D printing. And I'm like, we're doing this way different. Like, it's not the way I did it before. And they're like, we need this. And so the whole district is basically doing what I'm doing. It's really fascinating. Yes, your mistakes weren't mistakes. They were life lessons. I appreciate you all for being here. Take some time to pause to appreciate each other for taking this moment. And I thank you. Who is up next? Who's in the queue here? Who do we got here? Got a couple of you guys. Got Shannon. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, what are my next steps? What should they be? And Human. We got Sanchan, Jazz, Shradic, Cindy Griffin. Right, guys? Let me get a sip of the doctor's in. We get the doctor. Dr. Pepper. And it's not a Saturday morning thing. It just was a today thing. And then last Saturday was. Mi amor, right? Mi amor. I love that saying. But Dr. Pepper, I know soda's not a great thing. It's really not. I know it's not. It's not a great thing. So it's one of my vices. It's such a bad vice, but it's a vice. I think we all have that kind of vice. Not that vice, but maybe someone has different vices, but that's one of them. I'm like, How are you guys doing? I'm going to keep plugging along here because you know what? It is Saturday and people have things to do. I want to keep you guys moving. Jazz. What's all that jazz about? Mm-hmm. I used to drink. I don't want to badmouth anyone because I am technically a superstar at this moment, right? But I used to drink energy drinks, and I was getting migraines, and I'm a I'm a sufferer of the migraines, and they're spiritual and all these other things, but I was working myself crazy with all these, because you can tell I do a lot of work here, but I was doing so much work, and I was on energy drinks. I'd bring a couple to work, I'd have one before I got to work, and my head was pounding. Like I could feel the pulse, and I ended up going to the ER, and I'm like, I got to stop something, and it was the energy drink, and that ended up stopping the headaches. And then I switched to water. Yes, ethereal, I need water, right? And that's what I ended up doing. If you guys are a new subscriber, let me know. Make some noise in chat. Let me know. Don't be afraid. The one thing, if you ever want to impress me, stand up for yourself, say something for yourself, not rudely, but I am sovereign way. Oh, there's nothing more sexy than I am sovereign. I love that for you guys when you say that and say, hey, I want this. Excuse me, no, I want this. And even redirect me. It's really cool. But enjoy your coffee, enjoy your tea, whatever it is. Have your favorite drink. That's why I call this Cards and Coffee. Cards and Coffee actually started as Saturday morning, and that's what it did. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, I'll do this. The economy is so rough right now, isn't it, Shannon? It is so bad. I'm gonna take this donation. I don't know what's going on with the thing here. My coffee is just like my soul. Dark, bold, strong, and some light and sweetness to it. All right. Shannon wants to know, what do I need to know or do moving forward in a relationship wise? Honestly, I'm gonna read for you. I'm gonna let you pick 2 tarot decks here, Shannon. Thanks for the donation. But honestly, Shannon, you don't need to do anything. This is the big thing. I was actually just sitting here. I like to meditate before I go live. I let you in on my process because I think you guys think it's fascinating, or maybe not. I don't know. Decks 1 and 2, thank you. But the whole thing with me and dating and the whole process and my marriage and what's gone on, and my wife and I, as we've kind of evolved beyond whatever, and that's just a whole nother story, I've learned, let her be, let her do her thing, like exist with her, like, and my kids are older, like my kids are graduated college. I'm 50. We had kids young, and they know I'm truthful, I'm honest, I'm open with everything. But in relationships, that's why when I come at you guys with relationships, I was the married guy who's also been in relationships in the last, say, 5 to 7 years. Because my wife and I were like, we've gone through a lot of stuff, and I've gone through couples counseling. So the person who says, you guys should go to counseling, I've said, I've done it. I've done personal counseling. 16 years I went through counseling over my life. And then I've went through couples counseling. And my wife would come on here and tell you, like, it's one of those things that we decided to do this, what we're doing here, without bringing her in blast, and I try to protect her privacy. But happiness is definitely paramount to her, and so I try to protect that. So Shannon, I'm gonna see your happiness and your growth and raise you a smile going here with decks 1 and 2. I want to see what this universe has for you, because I think other people are trying to limit your happiness. That's what I think it's always been for you, and people are trying to slow your happiness down, and that's the problem, and that's what's been the problem. Exes, partners, long-term exes, limitations on our beliefs. And I'm not saying you in particular, but I think we have to really become sovereign. Essentially become that version of yourself who no longer asks for permission from reality to exist. Just be that version of yourself. Because we do. Is this okay? Do you mind? Is it okay if I? Wait, what? Excuse me. Don't ask for forgiveness when no one's upset. I am sorry, or can I? You're becoming someone whose inner world is finally stronger or strong enough to become louder than that outer noise. And that's what we're going to see here with these cards. Let's take a look here. And this could help a lot of people here, Shannon. Thank you for that question. Look at working on yourself, emotions, settling those nerves. The nervous system is a big piece, especially of the divine feminine, even the masculine, let's be fair, right? And what it does is it allows you to become sovereign, not by control, but by coherence. And I've been talking about frequency work, by you aligning to that version of yourself. The one when you close your eyes, you take a lot of pause, deep breaths even, listening to the music that makes you feel good or put you in the feels. It's not about the other person and does so-and-so still like me, or will that person make me feel good? No, it's about you and only you. You're the only thing that exists that matters. And when I pull cards, it's not even about me caring. It's about you. When I pull for you, I become your, how do I say this? Like your trusted advisor from the universe. And that's what makes us very different, very special. And that's why many of you come back and keep coming back, or peer in from the corners of the room. Because when you become aligned, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, they start to point to something that's honestly in the same direction. The inner core, the who you are. You are spiritually aware of your body, not just your mind anymore. And that's a big difference. This is your soul. This is your logic meeting. Wow, Queen of Cups. This is letting it all out. Imagine you and I, Shannon, just say for a moment, we had that one night of just having that deep conversation. No holds barred. We're just going to talk. Hey, let's go over this corner here in this like little jazz club and we're going to talk. You know, whatever this is. This is the angel saying you would be really wonderfully perplexed to see how amazing you really are. Because a lot of people put you down. A lot of people hold you back. A lot of people say, Shannon will do it. Put that on Shannon. Shannon always. See what I'm saying? The perspective, the Falcon here brings it up and says, wow, you're very lucky. You've learned all these things. Those people need you more than you need them. Those people need you more than you need them. Angelically, that comes in as an angelic message. You're becoming a presence that people feel like they know you. They know you can. And that's the unappreciated part of you. They understand it, but the more you do, the more or less they want to appreciate you. They feel like, oh, well, you always have done it. When those hours turn into days, those days turn into weeks, and those weeks turn into months. And Shannon, let's be honest, those months turn into years. When's the last time someone has said, I appreciate you, I'm proud of you? Without you doing this, this doesn't happen. When we look at this, we have to understand we grow up with this energy. Why do we think we have numerology? Why do you check your life path number? Do yourself a big favor. Check out all your numerology. Don't just lean into that natal chart. If you know your time of birth, even look at that. Go to Cafe Astrology. Look this up. Don't just lean into this reading. Because what is happening, you're becoming someone who they trust you, right? And that's the truth. You could say, yeah, well, yeah, they do trust me. And that's the part. They do trust you. They trust your own signal. They trust what you do. They trust what you become. As you trust me when you come back here, you're not trusting that I'm a good reader. You're trusting yourself saying, yeah, that is true. Like, 'cause I'm just reading your energy back to you as a mirror almost. It's like I'm just showing you the work that you put in. And you're doing better and better and better. This is not an immediate rip. This is not just tear you apart. That would destroy you. You're becoming a better version of yourself that no longer fragments just to be accepted. I'll give you a piece of this. You're becoming a sovereign version of yourself. And that's the part we like. It's essentially you're becoming a living permission slip. No, you ask me now. Ooh, wow. I like this. This is a soul or a star seed energy. I've been talking about this. I've been very, 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 very strict about this. This is either Aquarian energy, if you have Aquarian or there's Aquarian in the reading, or you have Aquarian connected to you. But because this is a star seed coming in, this is star seed energy. This here is Akashic. But it does give you the sense that you are connected to some kind of higher power. And more than that, that number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has some kind of number. You could even be a life path 7. But check it out. There's the angel here as well. It's talking about the angel. Short throw energy tells us the angel's right here. But temperance energy, patience is paid off for you. The sun's coming up. Eventually this will come out. You are not bound to whatever this is. There's 3 here as well. Knight of the Valley, right? We have this past life. You are destined to trigger, to catalyze. Something happens to somebody else. Because when you are this living permission slip, as I'm being told, you allow these people to see in themselves. And they say, wow, you haven't allowed them yet. Because they're not ready. This is why you carry so much burden with whatever this is. You haven't made the decision. It's happening soon, though. I'm sorry to say for them. You haven't lifted the veil. You haven't lifted the blindfold. The spirituality is right there. You can see how the moon leads into this. The stars are here. And what it happens to tell me is you are very close to doing this. This is Lady Justice. This is an ex, or there's one person on your mind that you're absolutely thinking about. But this person is connected. There's passion. There's some kind of disconnect here. I feel like there's something that's just being played out just to prove a point. I don't know if this is a person, moneymaker, because King of Pentacles, angelically, there's something here. This is not in alignment because we're working on it. But the angel's not in alignment. This is just a past life existence playing out. You have money coming in, just so you know. Look at all of this money. Past life dictates. It's almost honestly like someone's been hiding from you this money. And I feel like you have a lot of money coming in very shortly, just so you are aware. I am obligated to tell you this. You can actually see this is here and now. These are both angelic cards with an angel telling me to tell you that the sun's coming up. There's money coming in. This is justice. There's something. Once you make a decision, this money comes in. And I feel like here it is. If there's a Taurus or a King of Pentacles energy, which is a moneymaker energy, there's growth here. There's 2 homes. There's something happens here where we're growing money, but your intuition's telling you to think you first. You're the prize. You have been the prize. You have always been the prize. This has always been, I want to have a child with Shannon. She is the mother. And as the portal, as the mother, you are the focal point. Without you, nothing exists. Prince Charming here. This is why people hit on you. This is why people want you. It's not because of the attractiveness. It's because of what you emulate from the inside. And when that gets fragmented, it is less and less of you left. Because people are picking and picking and picking away of that. The moment you start to reclaim that energy, whoa. The angel's telling me, it's honestly like you have wings. You become almost untouchable. And think about one of your friends, or think about someone that you can respect, or you say, wow, I loved when this happened, when that person figured out themselves. They made the decision. The angel's handing this decision to you. And at any moment you're ready, this is your decision to make. Past life has dictated you have the passion, the power, the ability. You do not deserve to be treated anything less than you are. And no one's saying give you everything and more and take. What I see here, this is like, it's almost like something that hasn't been watered properly, hasn't been treated properly. And the more aware you become, the clearer it is. It's that nervous system state that has to be treated correctly. When you become someone that someone notices, the rest of life answers the question that was never finished. And that's what's starting to happen. The reality is starting to answer the question. The song sounds different. The clock says 111. And that's why it seems different. That's why you ask these spiritual questions. That's why you fall into spirituality. That's because you're becoming someone emotionally honest with yourself without being emotionally ruled by somebody or something else or somebody that's around you. And there it becomes the truth. You could feel that subtle guidance by the angel because they're behind you, giving you some advice. An angel pops up again. You're the one. Do you realize how amazing you really are? Because no matter what happens, you have this passion to create. You have this passion to build. You have past life ability. You have the ability to be a millionaire on your own. You do not need anybody. You have never needed anybody. This is marriage card. If you want a marriage that's absolutely in alignment with what you picture in your head and you have fantasized and you almost dreamed of, that's there. This is not what that is. This is King of Swords energy. This is Truth Seeker. This skips me, goes right to you. Your intuition has told you to seek what matters most to you. Take action when it's ready. I accept nothing less no more. I'm not going to bow to you. The universe will start rewarding you if it hasn't already, and it's going to come in. I think, to be very honest, and I'm going to use the word, I don't see it here. It's almost like it's the beginnings, if not some remnants of abusive relationship. And you're like, do you realize how intelligent I am? See the full sword, see the full sword, see the full sword, the full sword. You are absolutely in charge of the situation and you don't realize it. You are in control. You are sitting in the driver's seat. You have full perspective. You pretend that you don't. You really do. You pretend that you don't. And I know that you, 2 cards out, you pretend that you don't. And there's that fragments because you love you. And when you start to love you, and the more you love you, it's like it's Shannon o'clock. That's the difference. Because you can open the doors and let anybody into your heart. The relationship change coming. I think you want to fix something with somebody first, and that's what the problem is we're trying to fix something, and the universe says, is it fixable? Is it fixable? That's the change. That's a relationship change. That's being honest. And that's not a deadline. That's a marriage, better or worse. What are we doing? But if they're not putting the work in, the universe says, there's a past life person coming in, better or worse, they're coming in for the better. Because you're the one. This is the thing that we don't want to recognize. We have been with people from past lives. We have people in our different timelines, and we have suddenly disappeared out of those people's lives from war, famine, and that's the thing I can't understand, because those past lives, those whatever that is, we were in love with them and gone. Imagine being with someone that you could never imagine them never being out of your life. And then next day they were just gone. Just gone. It's really, I don't think we can really do it unless you have. And that's the thing. And the universe says they're sending you a replacement, if that makes sense, a replacement person. And it's not just a, hey, you're out, this person's in. This is a past life partner, long term. Like the universe robbed you. Like they said, hey, we're taking them out to teach you a lesson, and you said okay, and you weren't okay with it, but now they're coming back to teach you another lesson. You're like, oh. You're in the PhD school of life, of spirituality. If you can stand sovereign and say, I accept nothing less than true love, than being treated as though I am an equal, then I matter, then this comes in one way or another. This happens. Then it's every day, all day, where, what do you need, my love? That's exactly what you get, because that's what you deserve. There's nothing less than that. So the cards that we are trying to find, let me do a checkout on here. I want to see here. This is stability. This is soul stability. This is emotional safety. This is your emotional leadership. This is not about like holding you hostage in a home saying, hey, you do this. This is your wisdom. Supersedes. I think you are the most spiritually aware person. I think you don't think that. I think you're like, no, I think this other person's, wow, they're an old soul. You're an old soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? There's a bunch of old souls in your immediate existence, right? And you're one of the oldest, and you're teaching lessons to these people around you. I don't think you are. You're so humble about it. What's going on here? Yeah. You're teaching, look at angelic love. You do what I do without the cards, but as like a mother figure, as a nurturer. Like this hurts me more than it hurts you, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Let us continue. Shannon, I'm not even sure what we were doing there, but that just took on its own life. Oh, yeah, okay. What do I need to know or do moving forward relationship wise? Okay. Wow. That just took on its own energy. That's an angelic reading right there. Shannon, can I ask what's going on, if you don't mind me asking? What is absolutely happening here? Because Queen of Wands is Aries energy. When you go back, if you rewatch that, just look for Queen of Wands for Aries energy. That's Emperor energy is Aries. 2, 3, 4s of Wands are Aries, but the Queen of Wands is really wild card. Like, oof. The fire starter. That's really good though. Like you have angels in your I say within your family, and I feel like if they're protecting children or kids, but they're there for you. They're like with you. There's one, at least one, maybe two. I want to say at least two, but I don't know what. This relationship's about you. And I know it's scary or whatever this is, but you have money coming in. They don't show that they don't show pentacles like that unless there's money. You lean into you. But it's not about the money, it's about what the message is behind how the money comes in. And that's what they're trying to show you. Shannon, was this the husband? Did you have a husband or have a husband? Because they're still talking to me. I don't want to put you on blast here, but I feel like husband energy and like boyfriend energy. And I mean, I normally would never do that. But you're the prize. All right, let's keep going. I could just do this all day. This is good. It's so interesting that we were talking about that ahead of this. All right. That's crazy. That's so crazy. All right. All right, queue is open, exclamation point join. You put your question right after that, and that gets you kind of in the queue with the questions, so that's always helpful. If you're looking to jump ahead, $10 donation jumps you ahead of everybody. And yeah, stick around, let me know, make some noise in the chat. That really lets us know you're here. And the readings are technically free, honestly. It's just you hang around, let us know, put the good energy out there. Try to fix my silk a little bit. But yeah, I did a little bit of upgrading. I'm trying to think what else I did. There's nothing else I guess you guys would know. Like just stuff I did behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm preparing to go put this full time and just really lean into this more. And I'll take a year off of teaching, and after that year I'll see where I'm at with this channel, and then I'll decide. But I'm going to pause teaching for 1 year, and I think that's where I'm at. I was talking about it, and I'm going to go. Yeah, and you guys will get to see a little bit more. I'll read cards out in nature. I'm gonna go hike. I'll go hike and I'll take cards out, and I'll have like a portable tripod, and I'll read out in nature with you guys. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It'll just be me and you guys. Like nobody will be with me. It'll just be me, and so it'll be it'll be live and my Cosmic Codex, or I'll do Beyond the Veil out in nature and stuff. But yeah, it's like I'll lean into this more because I'll have more time to do it. I always said if I could do this right, how would I do it? And I hate saying that because it sounds like I don't like teaching kids, but I'll know for sure. I'll know for sure. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But you'll get to kind of go with me. So I might even bring you with me on the walk out to the hike. Like, I might bring you with me. This is something Frank and I had talked about probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. He's like, that would be really cool. And so I'll have my phone. You guys can see what I see as I walk. And I'll set it all up. And you may get a glimpse of my face. What? You never know. But I'll set it all up. Yeah, because that as I start to do it, I'll do it in the spring. You guys will start to see. I'll bring it out. But that's why I'm locking in the schedule now. So, but last summer I was just locked in. I was getting everything set up through the teaching and stuff. But I have more silk just like this, and I'll have a to-go bag. I'll have a bag that's set to go, and I kind of already have everything I can use. I have pretty much everything I need for that, but I'll have this set up in a more portable fashion. Yeah, I think you guys will really. I think many of you will love it. I don't think I'll lose any subscribers. I don't think so, not at all. But you guys get to hang out with me a little bit. You'll feel like you're with me. That's the plan. You'll hear me talking to people. Like, hey, how you doing? Nice day, right? Like, you'll hear that. You'll actually hear me exist. And you guys are like, this is so fun. So, but anyway, enough of me sidetracking. Like, I was gonna go out today and it's like snowing. So I do appreciate you guys being here. But I love the fact that we're here. I love the fact that this is our time. I'm not trying to future, or I call it foresight, is what I do when I look out to the future a little bit. Foresight's like when I'm looking just a little bit ahead. But I've seen stuff happening. Like all this crypto stuff, I saw that, what was it, 6 years ago? Like the laws, all of this. Ask my kids. They're like, what is this Coinbase stock? Stop talking about Coinbase. Stop talking about it. Why are you buying Coinbase stock? Always talking Coinbase. I was like, shh. I go, shh. I go, you guys, I bought you Nvidia years ago. And now they won't say anything about it. Oh, right. Hello, sunshine. How are you? I can't give you guys any advice, but I would love to do that. I would love to have a second channel just where I can just say, hey, this isn't just start it with just for you guys. Like, just do a second channel. If you want to join. If you don't. But just be like, just do a splash page where it's like, hey, this isn't. I can't give you financial advice. Obviously, do your own research, because I'm a big fan as a teacher. Go do your research. But I would give you guys all the stuff that I use my spiritual intuition to help find stocks or find stuff, and then I deep dive. I use my how do I say this? My hyper intelligence. I use my Libra, Super Aquarius. Like I try to find what's wrong with it, and I ask my friends. I go, hey, what's wrong with this? And they go, what? And they go, and that's where Frank gets in on it. So Frank and I, we deep dive. We try to prove these things wrong, and we can't. We go, no, what's wrong with it? And we go, there's nothing. So that's when I start investing, and those would be the things I would show to you guys, the ones that I can't prove wrong. And you can go, huh? And you're gonna say, hey, prove these wrong with me. And if we can't, maybe we look at investing these a little bit, right? We use that spirituality. Like, yes. Would you not trust the Shannon? Like, after that reading, would you not trust the Shannon? If Shannon's like, hey, I'm just sitting there instead of flipping through, Cosmic's TikToks, everybody, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, all socials. No, but instead of flipping through, doom scrolling, take a moment and say, let me look up that company. Oh, let me look up this. I can't find it. Obviously, media can be controlled, but how fun would that be? Turn $1 into $1,000. And not the money, not like, oh, I'll cash it out and buy myself a new pair of shoes. No, then turn 1,000 into 10,000, 10,000 into 100,000. It's like, no, you roll the money up. Don't cash it out. Roll it up. Roll it up. All right. Who's in? But yeah, I'm actually, between us, just us and nobody else, just you guys who are listening, I kind of already have a channel. I've already locked in a second channel name in case I ever wanted to do it. I never decided what I was going to do. And if I go, and I really think I'm going to pause teaching. If I do, I'll have a bonus day or two. I can kind of just do that once a week. But not for the money, just because I don't want to convolute what I'm doing here. I want to make this this has its own message. This message is about emotional leadership. This is about spiritual integrity. Yeah. Yeah. And you go, hey, Cosmic said the stock might be good. Don't trust. I'm telling you, these guys with the whole crypto stuff is all the banks versus the government. That's what you're hearing with them, the fighting about the not signing the law. And between me and you, I bought more. Like, I buy more. While these clowns are arguing, I'm buying more. I go, you really think I'm that dumb? You think I'm a dummy? You think I'm stupid? You also told us don't buy Bitcoin when it was $6. Question in the back out there. Oh, yeah. Oh, XRP? I can't give you advice, but I can tell you it's available on Robinhood. I can tell you that much. You can buy it on Robinhood. But there's so many. There's Brandon. Is it Brandon Biggs? Brandon Biggs, I think it is. Biggs. He's a prophet. He predicted the current president in the thing with the ear. I don't want to get shadow banned here, but you guys know what I'm talking about with the thing with the ear that happened to him. But he predicted it. He also is predicting this, and there's a lot of like spiritualists predicting XRP. And I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who's seeing this. I'm like, okay, that makes it. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. I can't give you advice, but I can tell you there's other spiritual people seeing this, and they're calling it pillars. And I'm like, I said to Frank the other day, I go, there's 4 of them. I go, there's 4 pillars. And I go, I don't know what they are. And I'm really seeing it too. I'm like, that's weird. I go, why am I seeing these pillars? Becomes like financial. It becomes a new financial. It's the whole financial institution. They go, and it's around the world. They're establishing this whole thing. Like the banks aren't the banks anymore. In like 20, 25 years, you're not going to go into Bank of America. There will be no more buildings of Bank of America. There'll be no more. There'll be like, you'll have a regional headquarters, but the branches are gone. Just like you have to go to the cafe, like Capital One Cafe, and or you'll go to like Target, or you'll see the banks at what's the bank at? Oh my gosh, I just lost the name of it. At the Stop and Shop. There's banks in there, right? You have those supermarkets. Like, that's not how it was. Think about the 50s or the 1930s or 40s. You had these like all dressed up people walked in. It was all formal. Nice to see you, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Now it's like, I'm gonna go grab a bottle of wine and go to the bank. From the that's so different. So it's really evolved to the point where you can buy an investment from your phone at 2 a.m. because you can't sleep, and that same investment could become worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it has happened to people. And where does it put the banks? It puts them on the outside, and that's what's really happening with what I see. And I can just tell you what I know from my investment intellect and what I've learned, and I'm not obviously a financial analyst. I'm just a school teacher from Massachusetts. But no, I've invested for well over 20 years. More than that, actually, almost 25 years. So I've been investing for a long time, and call options, stocks, crypto. It's like, but the thing with me is I've invested. I have invested. I've been not for the money as much as learning. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let me learn something. And I love that. I'm learning about that. And so I teach my colleagues about it. And I don't make them learn. I don't go, come over here, I'm going to teach you something, because most of us are spent at the end of the day. But anyone that wants to, and I'm teaching a couple of my colleagues, I'm like, hey, this is what I learned. But I really see the company Ripple, RIPPLE, as a new Amazon, Google. You can't even invest in them. You can't make money off them. But this is like, it's called a cross-border currency, and it's something to look at. They have what's called an XRP rich list. What? What? Like, why? Why would they have that for something that's like $2? Why would you have an XRP rich list if there's something that's $2? That's interesting. Very, very weird. All right, let's do this. Queue is open. I'm grabbing for free readings if you guys are interested. Sorry to sidetrack. Hopefully some of you guys can become trillionaires someday with this. I really believe that is a possibility. But yeah, it's I have no problem saying it because I look at this stuff, and my best friend of like almost 50 years, like him and I, we talk about this stuff, and we talk every day, and we try to prove it wrong. We see stuff, and it's about diversification, real estate, getting into multiple things. But most people, I could never do that so much. Like, start with one thing. I started with a mutual fund years ago, and that mutual fund bought more. So when it made money, it just bought more. And then I set it so it bought more of the same thing. So it made money, bought more. And then that pile grew, and it bought more. And then you can just take that and just buy something else. It's an easy way to do it, especially with a Roth IRA. And like I said, you got to do your own research on it, because that's the best part about investments. Don't get confused. Don't get overwhelmed. There's tons of books out there. There's a lot of people have their own advice. And then just enjoy it. The best thing to do is have a partner. If you can have a loving partner who wants to do the same thing on that first date, and they can be honest. If that person's like, hey, how much money you got? I'm loaded. I got so much money. Do you really? Do you? But if they're like, I would love to make $1 million. I would love to make, 10,000 by the end of the year. And you're like, me too. Hey, that'd be fun. Hey, just as friends, what you want to try to do that? That's a fun thing. Is he's getting into dating with somebody, not mixing your money. I did not say make joint account. Red flag. No, I'm saying have fun with it. What are you hearing about making some money? It's one of those really interesting ways. There's nothing wrong with looking out for each other, and that's one way financially, right? So let's do this. Let's pull it and see who's up next. I can talk about money all day, every day. All right, sunshine, you're up. Loving some sunshine. What's coming towards me soon that I'm not aware of? Thank you. Could be monsters. You never know. Sunshine. Spreading the light. And that's one of those things I like doing, is having a partner you can make money with. And it doesn't have to be you both trying to make money, but you're on the same page with money. Because start early with that, because you do not want to end up being with somebody, having a child, and going, hey, I like to spend all the money. I don't want to have any money. It's like, what? It gets really scary. And people don't like talking about money, especially when you don't have any. And it's scary. It's real scary. And I was there. Trust me. I was paying my mortgage years ago with a credit card. Do you know how crazy that sounds? And I get it. So I understand. Don't let what I'm saying fool you and say like, oh. No, I've gone through it. And as a kid, I remember having no money. But yeah, it was tough. Sunshine. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's grab a second person just in case. I'm going to put people to sleep talking about money and making money. Let's see here. Lily Pink Aura Queen. Now we have a problem. You guys have to fight. You guys, Lily and Sunshine, you guys have to fight. I know. What do we do? So what do we do? Emma Lily, you can't be heartbroken. Don't go into it negative. You have to go into it positive. See, that's the thing. Emma Lily, watch what happens. Emma Lily, be so grateful for the two of them. Be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you two got picked. Really. Watch what happens. Watch. Yeah. Don't be heartbroken. Don't be heartbroken. Be like, oh my God, I love you guys. This is so wonderful for you. And there'll be a message in there for you. Watch. Yeah. Sunshine, your dad called you? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm going to read. Let's start with Lily Pink. Just because you were here and you were hanging. And Sunshine, we'll get to you after that. All right, can I get a reading for my life in the future with my forever knight? I like that. How will our relationship be? His values, where will we live? I like this depth. All right, give me 2 tarot decks. Give me 2 tarot decks. You both get red. We'll see what we can do. And Emma, hang in there. Hang in there. If you want, Emma, if you stay till the end, I'll read you last. If you want to be that dedicated. And it is 11:11. I'm a man of my word. Oh, this is a great song too. Oh yeah. But you have to be grateful. You have to support the others. You have to be like, I love you. You're the best. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So that's a good sign. All a good sign. This is like secretly one of my best songs. Mm-hmm. All right, Lily Pink, what's the 2 tarot decks you need? Let's get going here. Let's roll. I've had my break for a moment. No way, really? Was it really picked at 11:11? That's crazy. 2-4. That's funny. The song is good, Jessa. Got like this tribal beat to it. All right, let's do this. Let's see what's happening. Your knight. Knight. Ooh, angelic card coming out. Emotions. Wow. It's hey babe, can I get in the shower with you? And if they're already opened the door. That's this emotions. Makes you feel good. Let me put soap on your back. That's this relationship. Wow. That's the future partner. That's this person. A lot of passion. Yeah, they lead with their wand first. They could have fire in their chart, or they have fire. So they could be sun, could be moon, could be rising. But the King of Wands energy is in there. That is absolutely in there. We have Sag, Leo, and Aries in their chart. Wow. See, they lead with passion. They go, hey, I haven't seen you today, right? And then like they know they haven't. Like it's just playful. And then they kind of pin you against the wall and just kiss you, a good 60-second kiss. And you're like, I can't breathe. And you're buckling at the knees, and they pick you up. Like you can't fall. You know? It's like, whoa. See? And it's like they just wanted to say hello. They're just saying hi. Hi. Like hi to your soul. Wow. Like their message, their and is like, what the hell? Like most people are like, oh, by the way. They're like, hey, by the way, whisper in your ear, I love you because you exist. Like that message. See? Oh man, they're deep. They're like, hey, I was thinking, you know? And it's like their thinking is, let's go away for the weekend. Like I booked this place, we're going away. Yeah, see? And it's not about money to them. Like money's like, they'll make more. Like so them, it's not about the money. It's about love. It's like they're gonna love you like no one's business. And they don't care what anyone thinks. Like they're not doing it for anyone. Like they don't care. Like they're not doing it to impress so and so or this. They're doing it to change your perspective of love. Wow. They're like 3 kings. They can come at you 3 different ways. Truthful, like let's have a truthful talk. Like, hey babe, hold your hand. I need to talk to you. You know. this has been bothering me. Like, whoa. And then, or they'll come at you kissing you, or come at you like, hey, I want to make some money with you. Like that, what I was talking about you. So there's that, or they're really deep, but they're unlike anybody you met. You're talking to the universe ahead of time, rod of knowledge, saying, I want this person. This person is coming. Like, this is reality. Wow, this is reality to you. This is not like fantasy land. This is not like I've been narrating this. This is like you go to the universe and say, okay, real talk. Let's talk. 1111, really? Like, why are you having Cosmic do that? So this is a real person. I would tell you to set take out a piece of paper and write it and say, dear universe, thank you for the message, and put it into some kind of intention. Fold it up, next full moon, burn it. And just set it out there as an intention. Boom. Wow. Yeah, this is a baby with this person kind of thing. This is really good. This is not saying there's not something hiding or red flags. Yeah. This is the universe saying, I'm sending them. Do you want them or not? Wow. This is your protector. This is your safety zone. This is you live to live. This is you do you. But if you're not living, you're not doing you, there's a question. Can you be Empress mode? They're three kings kind of thing. Wow. They want to see you shine like you've never shined. This is not like you're like a match for them. They're typically, when someone puts someone else on a pedestal, it's a dangerous situation. But you existing in this high level of I can be the best version of myself has made them appreciate the long-term comfort. We were talking about this earlier. We actually said this earlier. We said, what happens in a relationship is it fizzles, right? And what happens at the beginning? Oh, hey babe, I sent you flowers, or I love you, or here's this, or I gave you this like little trinket. And what happens after 10 years? Where's the trinket? Where's the flowers? Where's the foot rub? Where's the I care about you? Where's the I'm thinking of you text? Where is the message that matters? That has to keep going on. You have to have that other side of it. The universe is trying to message you and give you the heads up that this matters. The intuition is saying, if you really want this, start with the spiritual. Start with the universe. If you already go into it, no, that would never happen. Guess what happens? It doesn't happen. You get the guy who comes in and just abuses, uses, and loses you. And that's what happens. Set the intention. The angelic, the angelic this happens card comes in. Why do you think I don't have problems in relationships? There's my Aquarian card. This is the universe talking to me to tell you that's the Aquarian lover. Like when I do it, and this is what's happening to you, is saying I set my intentions. Like there is no in between. There's the universe and me. And then I open up this channel, I let you guys in, and we talk. Marriage card. Do you want to be married? What do you want? Because that's what the universe is asking you. There is no in between. Like, there's flexibility with this person. Like, hey, babe, I can't make it this weekend. That's fine. Or whatever that is, you're working on it. That's the thing. It's like saying, I got your back. You're crushing it. Like, you're crushing it. You're crushing it. But they're coming at it like King of Pentacles energy. So there's money's not a problem because it just happens. And so whenever that happens, you're following up with Prince Charming or Princess Charming energy. You're saying, hey, I still love you. And that's the thing. It's the stability. Look at this. Two messengers of two different types, two different sides of the same coin. Have that conversation with the universe. And I mean that wholeheartedly because the one is coming in. And this is not for anybody else. The minute you start trying to impress somebody with the one, it starts to crumble because it's not about, look, it's not about the money, the wealth. It's not about any of that. It's about you being happy. You ask the universe for this person to come in to make you happy, stable, whole. And now this person comes in and it's not about that. And there's that Four of Cups I was talking about in the very beginning here today. But what it is, it's the universe telling you this person exists. Not for you, but with you. 50-50. Lovers, 50-50 with you. There's an angel that you have to kind of get in communication with. 1111 for a reason. And I don't lean into twin flame. I think twin flame is just a part of the process, not the process. And a lot of tarot readers will say twin flame. Now, if I pull the same of two cards, I pull like the match of the angel cards, and you see the exact same match of the king and the queen, That's called divine partnership. The rarity of that is astronomically out of the orbit. Like, I've even asked Eterna, and she's like, impossible. Like, impossible. And I've done that twice over in someone's reading. Like, they had 2 matches of the same cards aligned to each other in the same places. So I said to that person, like, you have some good old loving coming in. Call for that. Set that intention, set that without hesitation, and make sure whatever you're asking for is without hesitation. Fall into it. Trust the whole process. It is happening. This is happening. This is reality for you. Let's continue on. Sunshine. What's coming in towards me soon that I'm not aware of? Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Sunshine. I need 2 tarot decks for me. Let's take a look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Angry boy. Who's the angry? Wait, angry boy. Manifesting. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Mm-hmm. 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 I gotta go see the doctor. Hold on. Doctor's in. I only just grabbed that this morning. Steam Lab? What's the wait? What's the Steam Lab, Ethereal? What is Steam Lab? Is this new? R-rated? It's R-rated Streamlabs. Welcome to Steam Labs After Dark. Oh, we got some cards coming out here. Get some cards. Some cards. Christine, I see the donation. You're up next right after this. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. That's so funny. It does sound like a thing, doesn't it, though? Steam Labs. How many of you guys would be on Steam Labs? Like, how many of you would actually sign it? I'll just check it. I'll just check out Steam Labs just to see. Just to see. Oh, first card. What's this going? What are we doing here? Oh, it's a jumper. It's a jumper. Sunshine, what's coming in towards me that I'm unaware of? Yeah, there it is. There's the life lesson. See, these cards make sense very quickly. There's a life lesson coming in here. Soul life lesson, 2 cosmic keys. So I'm really curious to see what's happening here, Sunshine. Wow. Maybe we're not facing something. I'm going to say we're not facing something. Not maybe. We are not facing something. What are we not facing here, Sunshine? Why are we not facing whatever this is? You refuse to see or face something. Yeah. Wow. The Akashic Record, look at this. Bringing light to it, saying, you're like, I don't want to look. And it's like, you ever have this? Imagine having hands, right? Middle of the night, wake up in a nightmare. And you feel like spirits are in your room. Could be good, bad, whatever. You're covering your face. And all of a sudden, a big lantern comes out, a big light comes out, and it illuminates the dark room. And even though you're covering your face, you can see the light coming through your hands. You're like, I'll close my eyes now. And you're closing your eyes, covering your eyes. Like you can see the light through your eyelids. So it's coming in. It's not that you're not aware. You don't want to deal with what's coming in. That's this. T-Stain Tarot tells you. King of Wands. Something really passionate, something really fiery. It's strength energy. So you're going to have to hold, or you are not dealing with something. Are you holding back from something, Sunshine? That's the real question. That's what I'm seeing. Because I feel like you're asking about what's coming towards you, but what are you not dealing with? That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this is a getting back together energy. Almost like I want to move on, or getting back together could be angelic presence is here. 3 of Wands, Empress, Emperor energy is also Aries energy coming in. Yeah, love. There's a relationship. I have chat off for a second. I'm just reading the cards, interpreting what I interpret here, because this is love. This is a relationship, obviously. I don't know if you're dating someone or not, but this is like a giving and receiving, almost like it's breadcrumbing. And I haven't used that term in a long, long time, but this right here is a symbolization of breadcrumbing, like the little dropping of fragments of something. And I know it's money. I know they're handing, they're giving and receiving, but in this emotional base, that's breadcrumbing. That's like, hey, here's a little bit, walk away. walk away. And it's like, it's kind of getting back together, but not. And so you feel like there's a little bit possibility, like you're seeing messages. Maybe like, is that for me? Maybe not. Oh, it could be X energy. Cosmic keys, you're holding one, they're holding one. Either one could do it. And there's the breadcrumbing again, Akashic breadcrumbing. That's why we're having an illumination. That's why you're seeing it. That's why we're getting these messages. That's why you're so close. I don't know if this is an X, but it feels like you and somebody, two people in the card, are going through something. Emotions. And you had physicality or had something close to a physicality or felt physical with somebody. Patience is part of the process with this. And I think that's what we're facing. Yeah. Wow. Akashic, take action. So one of the two of you, if you can take action, and I want to say this is you because it's leaning into the future, it's getting back together. And there's that strength card that I called out earlier. Wow. On top of the strength card. So that's the Leo energy. Wow. It's the intuition, it's the infinity, but something here, someone's being strong. It could be you, could be them. But it's really good fortune comes in, but not because you're ignoring it. It's when you get back together, the good fortune comes in. This was good. Whatever this was with this person was really good. I'm not going to deny that it wasn't. But it was kind of like it was inconsistent, is the feeling I get from this sunshine. It was inconsistent, being fair. See? Relationship change has to happen. It is coming in. Akashic record does show it. It's there. It's the patience shows off. Starseed energy, you are amazing. I know I picked up this more than once. I thought I read for you more than once. But this comes up, and this is telling me it's reminding me to remind you. And I think I read for you because it feels like it's a reminder that you are a very important subscriber. And I hate to put you in that category, but it's saying that you're back. You're back. Your energy's back. And that's why this is a brand new start. It's taking this into a whole new light. Someone's holding back with the inconsistent energy, and that's what slows things down. Whoever that is. There's one that's very valuable and the other one that holds back. Afraid is what I keep hearing. Because it's good. Everything's great. And then someone's like, oh, no, and runs away. I feel like it's, think about the summertime. It's so hot. Oh, man, it's so hot out. It's so hot out. I want to go swimming. And they put their foot in the pool. It's cold. And they run away from the pool. They put their foot in the pool a little more and they run back. They put their foot in the pool and they leg and then they run back. And then they'll sit in the pool. Then they'll finally sit, and it takes them a while to acclimate. And this is kind of like, it's really like it's this. It ends up being a no thank you for you and them. You don't like it and they don't like it. They're in the pool waiting for you and you're just putting your feet in. They're like, I'm enjoying the pool and you're just running around. And you think it looks cute, and I'm saying you, but this is someone not showing their emotions. Their cup is covered. So someone's not being honest with themselves, and that's the real honest truth here. By December, this happens or it doesn't happen, but I feel like the take action has happened. Like, it's so obvious that someone's not being honest with themselves. That part has already been shown here, sunshine. It's the universe is calling this person out on purpose, saying if they don't show their emotions, this is done. This is going nowhere, and it won't go anywhere. Move on. Just move on. If it's you, if it's them, but one of you is not showing your emotions, and if you don't show your emotions, this will never go anywhere. That's the honest, blunt truth to you. So cut your cord now and just move on. If you can't show your emotions to them, or they can't show their emotions to you, why waste time? There's something here that you're holding back, and you're not meant to counsel your partner. That's the biggest thing that we need to learn from each other. Don't counsel your partner. Be there for your partner, yes, but counsel partner, no. Let me go back to chat here. I want to see what's in here for a moment. Sunshine, what do we got here? No, I'm single, not going back to X. Yes, there you go. I was one-sided. Thank you. Perfect. So in this next relationship, be open. Don't be guarded. Don't bring the ex into this next relationship. That's what I'm going to tell you, sunshine. Because going into this new relationship, because there is that here, you see the cup on that. When you go back and rewatch it, so you'll see the Ace of Cups sitting here. That's the outcome. And I'm just trying to catch up to some reading because somehow, some way, I just keep talking. This is why the kids quiet coyote me. But the Ace of Cups here is a relationship. It's kind of like a baby or relationship. But I felt relationship from you. But you are a starseed, and you've triggered this other person to kind of go through something, and you're willing to say, "Hey, look, I've learned." Going into this next relationship, don't compare them to the ex. Instead of compare them to themselves, like this is a new relationship. Start it as a fresh slate. Think of someone handing you a white canvas, and you're painting on it. And this relationship saying, this is new. This is a unique white canvas. And it's really hard for a lot of people. Oh, I painted on a lot of canvases. Oh, I remember this corner was always trouble for me. This is a new canvas. This time it's not going to be trouble. This time it's going to be brand new. Because sunshine, someone hesitated. And that's why those canvases had trouble. There was a hesitation. But you definitely have moved on. And I love that. I want that for you. I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you. Move on in confidence. Stand sovereign in this new relationship. You're still healing. You're still doing the work. This is not instantaneous. It's never going to be instantaneous. You're going to be doing the work for a while. But keep going and keep learning and keep growing. But allow yourself to enjoy and be happy. And stay safe. And that's all I ask for you. But the X is the easiest answer for a lot of us, isn't it? And that's what I think we all see that. We all will look at the X and say, hey, that's the quick way, you know? One phone call, we're back together. And it's like, but we all agree the X is not always the best answer. And many times the X will be like, okay, well, I'll hang. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? You can undo all the healing and work that you did. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for being here. Christine, what is this? Can my guides give me a heads up as to the tower of what needs to end? Ooh. I'm transitioning because my family business properties I'm managing are overstepping boundaries. I think we had this. I think we had you transitioning from a career to a new career. I know I had that. I've seen this more than once. But let's take a look here, Christine. Pick 2 tarot decks if you don't mind, if you didn't already do it. We'll go back to chat. 1 and 4. Good job. Sunshine, keep doing that work. Keep doing that work. You're doing great. Like, it looks great. I normally can't even say what I said because most people just kind of like, no. What are you talking about? It's like, easy. Hello, Holly. How are you? Thank you. How are you? Yeah, Holly, you might actually appreciate this. So I might be going live a little bit more. So what I've been noticing is I try out the schedule differently, what you guys like, and I think you guys like this. I think you guys like me being available, like at your beck and call. Cosmic, get over here. Get over here. Mm-hmm. I think it's like I'm a part-time fill-in. Like the husband, the boyfriend, the brother, the dad, or whatever else it would be. Who knows? It could be a lot of things. See, and that's exactly, thank you, Holly. Yeah, that's exactly what someone said, is post to schedule. Because I'm having a hard time coming up with a schedule. So I think this is what, let me know what you guys in chat. I'm going to throw this out there. This is what I'm thinking of a potential schedule. Because it will change in 6 months. But right now, it would be Monday night. It'd be Monday nights, members only Monday. Tuesday would be Beyond the Veil, pre-recorded, 7 p.m. Wednesday would be live at like 6 or 7 p.m. Free live tarot. Thursday would be Cosmic's Codex. Friday would be free live tarot. Wednesday morning would be free live tarot. And then Sunday would be teaching. A teaching video would come out. And so that would be the new series where I'd have a Turner and I. So basically it would start with the Fool card. And then it'll be back Monday with Free Live Tarot. That's what I would be doing. And then that's what I would be doing. So I would put it out. I would actually, because I would update the website and stuff too. I think that's what people are looking for. So let's see. Holly says, or how about a preview? Some readers put a thing on their page they can schedule so members can see. Some readers put a thing on their page so they can schedule. No, I know what you're saying. You want to see. I know exactly what you want. It would be on my web. It'd be on my web page. It'd be on the Cosmic Boogeyman web page. You would actually see it, and I'd run it through there, and it'll be on the obviously YouTube page. So yeah, no, I got it. I think I'm well with you on this. It's just that I'm always busy. So this has been like this was a side gig that I love doing that I knew I'd just do for a long time. That I never planned on making. This turned into something gargantuan. Like, no, yeah. I think Ethereal will tell you, like, I never planned on pausing teaching. I never had said ever, like, I was never like, hey, I'm going to stop being a teacher. I kind of, like, that just happened over the last, say, 6 months to a year. I was like, when I got 100,000 subscribers in less than 8 months, it was from January to August. I had 1,600 subscribers, and then it was like boom. By August, I had 100,000. Yeah. So, and it's really hard for me. Just so you guys, I need to be honest with all of you. Anyone that listens to this, it's so hard for me to be like, hey, I want to pause teaching. So, I love those kids. I really do. They're like my babies. Oh man. And I know a lot of them are going to be devastated knowing that I'm not going to be there. And that's why it's so tough. But I know doing this, it's going to open me up to the world, like so much more. It's going to give the world a chance to kind of experience what we're doing here. No, I know. And that's why I can volunteer, though. Like, I could go back and volunteer and help and be there and still be there at the school. That's why I'm really leaning to it. Because I'm like, this school's like, oh yeah, like we could get you to come in free. Like, hell yeah. So that's why they're all over it. And that's the thing, Holly, is people are like, you're gonna leave teaching? I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's really hard because we do. I don't want to just leave, and then this is a really tough time to leave teaching because we need those kids need this kind of energy. So yeah, we do. We need subs. We need great teachers. We need teachers like we need teachers like me to help the new teachers to be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, you know, kids are devious. Kids can be. And boys respond better to me. I don't know why. I think it's like probably because like I have that dad energy. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm like, wait, get over here. Like, okay. Like, dude, like, don't do it. Don't. All right, Christine, let's read for you. Guys, sidetrack me. But Holly, noted. Thank you. I got it. Noted. All right, Christine, let's take a look. Let's see about the overstepping the boundaries. Boundaries are a tough thing, isn't it? Oh, whoa. Love what you do, right? And this is what you guys were just saying to me. This is your soul saying love what you do. Follow what you love. Emotions have to be the priority here, right? Your guides want to give you a heads up. They want to tell you. Tower moment's not the priority. That's not we're not worried about the priority. That's tower moment. What's the love? Where's your love? And you're talking about transitioning because of the family. Properties. Where's your love at? Angels say you're going to get judged. How dare you leave us? How dare you do this to us? And it's about your feelings, about your cups. You're here and now. This is Cancer energy. By June, July, the answer's already here. I think something's already been set in stone. You're already dipping your toe in it. We have this. You have a wonderful support system. The angels, the cherubs are there. You have angels already with you. So you already have the angels there. You have an angel there. People are already supportive of this. There's no sneakiness. You're going at it with truth. That's the big difference. So there's no boundary stepping when you're truthful and you're saying, hey, this is how I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me. It's not leaving anyone hanging. Wow. It's going at it truthful and patient. Mid-deck pull, Temperance energy, Sag energy. By November, December, you'll see why it matters. It's going to look like a brighter day. 2 cards out. It's stressful. Oh, is it stressful? I can feel it already. But it's by that Cancer season, June, July, and that's what happens. There's 2 decisions that have to be made, and there is a way to do it, and you and I are in that same place, right? It makes us happy to do one thing, and we have to figure out what we want to do for us. So as we move on, we move beyond this. We have to look at what we're looking for. The goal here, the growth here, is that the universe is trying to reach you and brought this to you for a reason. We can't choose everything. We can't choose all of everything. And it's really tough to let go of some things in our life. How did you end up managing the family business? How did you end up getting into that? Because you are overstepping all this stuff happening and you're trying to be yourself. Were you put in that position by somebody else or by the universe? And that's a question you really need to ask. Because when you do that, it's this bold new step saying, I'm doing this for me. I did not expect to do that forever. That was not, I did it for now. If this is about money, there'll be more money coming in. There's this weird, like weird area that comes in. Can someone be hired for that position? That's the growth. That's the mindset. That has always been the mindset to kind of bring somebody else in. Ancient energy. There's a piece of you in the business that you can never let go of. That's a bigger part of this. What is this doing? It's teaching you something to grow, to build, to become, and you want to do something more for you. Your soul's calling you to do something more. The angels are they're consistently calling you to go do more, to do more for you, not to just go make money, but do more for you. I love this for you. It's almost a sneaky spiritualness. It's like, look at all of you learned esoterically. Look at all you've learned through the Hermetic teachings. Look at all you've learned just in spirituality. That's been teaching you why. Why would it put you to go through that ancient learning to get you there? That card came out again. Wow, this card came out. I think it fell out early when I started to shuffle, but this is the 3 of Pentacles. That is by the end of the year, 12/31/26 is going to be a very different year. You committed. You move from novice to kind of like master. And what it's teaching you is saying you've learned to take a bold new step. Watch what this is sitting on. These 2 people are standing on top of, ready? That pentacle. And that's what makes it fascinating. That stress is no longer stress. It's just your goal. You're learning to live in the white light. And by that lets you grow and become. It's getting back to something. This is not you doing something new in this lifetime. This is you remembering what you were meant to do in every lifetime. And you learned a lot of this in old lifetimes. You spent entire lifetimes learning this. Do you think I learned how to read tarot in this lifetime, or I learned it through another lifetime? Same thing with you. You've learned a lot of these skills or a lot of this stuff. The boundaries are just testing you, saying, do you want to stay doing this? Do you want to keep doing this? All these boundary tests are testing you. How much do you love what you're doing now? Is this really what you want to do? Are you being tested for this reason, or to move on to what you were supposed to be doing all along? The universe wants you to know moving on is not a bad thing. It's taking what you've learned to do something more. What happens after you move on is not necessarily on you. Could someone else take the reins? That's the question. That's the real question, because there's no one holding these reins. There's no one holding these reins. What happens when you move on? The Empress, the Queen, the leader of leaders, does this thing, follows the universe's lead and says, I'm being guided to go do this. I've done this long enough. You're following that divine feminine, that leadership energy, whatever that is. It's telling you to stop holding back. It tells you that the angels are guiding you to go do this because you want to. Money's there too. What's funny is you're going to be making money also doing this other thing, whatever that is. You're going to be making money. It's the commitment mindset. So when we're looking at the 3, we go to the 3 to the 4 of wands. We're committing. You're on this weird precipice. Do I or don't I? And what are you standing on the edge of? Will I or won't I? And that's the big difference, because you've already made the decision. You just want someone to verify or validate the decision. And you call for tower moment, you call for this worry, but the reality is you don't cause tower moments. You're the person who cleans up the tower moment. You're the person who's always coming in. When you stand sovereign, what happens to your energy? Before I pull this card here, what happens when you stand sovereign? What emotion has shaped your inner life? What emotion has shaped you without ever being part of that? Messenger from the higher self, the future self, says this is about an Akashic journey that you have been on. That's why it feels past life. That's why it feels passionate. That's why it feels like nothing's left here. There's nothing to build here. That's why it feels like you're an emptiness. That it's not that there's no flame, no fire, no nothing. But it feels like you've survived this, not built this. Big difference. Big difference. So the universe says, what would happen if we put you in a place where you could go your own way, right? And you could let go of the reins. That's the big difference. That's a bigger difference. And it feels like you've been protecting or being protected or some protection energy. That's what we're getting in, but it's travel energy. 2 homes, 2 worlds, quantum shift. Let's go back to chat for half a moment here and just see what Christine has to say. Christine. Oh, Christine. Oh, Christine. Yeah. And that's what this is, really. I mean, this is past life meets ancient energy, meets money, meets not holding back anymore. And that's what this is. You have to admit, not admit, Christine, you have to admit, no, it's really, you have to, when I say admit, I mean like admit, like allow. Because it's like, these are at the gates. And you're kind of like, wait outside, I'll be with you momentarily. And that's what it is. It's like you're holding them back. But you know that gate will open, and you know you're going to move on from the family business. You know you're going to work on this new job with kids, is what it sees. Because there's so much here that happens. Once you allow yourself to love and be giving of this cup, wow. Yes, allow the flow of energy. You're blocking it. And that's what happens here. See, the strength comes out. You're only holding back for others. That's the only reason. The angels say you're holding back. That infinity symbol in that top corner there, that is very powerful. That I love the infinity in the corners. That's Gemini. That's an infinity symbol. That's an infinity symbol, right? We're locking in. You are so close. There's a 7 and there's a 9. Like, you're just like really close here. If you have 4 like 8s or infinity symbols, these could never be changed. But the minute you start loving what you're doing, you're holding back. Stop holding back. Just let things be. Don't force them and just allow things to happen. Because when you start being that children's mental health therapist, you start to connect to them. There's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, and you know it's not going to be easy work. But it's going to be more fulfilling. It's going to be a lot more fulfilling, but you're working with your cup, right? And it's different. It's very different than what you're doing. Do I see you completely leaving the family business? No. You're coming in it with Empress energy. You're going to just basically say, hey, I'm going to part-time this. I'm going to do this and this and this. You're going to want for nothing. You're going to have money for the rest of your life. But this is not about the money. As I hear you yelling at me. Like, it's not about the money. Yes. Like, you're going to become a mental health therapist. I think you already know that. I know that. We're not asking if that happens. That happens. It's just what you do with that split in the divide. I think you end up working, still helping the family, because you will never leave them abandoned. You would never do that. That's not who you are. It's how they accept you moving on. Like, it's tough. Oof. And there's no easy answer. It's just them accepting that. Why would you do that? That sounds horrible. Like, I could just hear it. Like, it's so, but it's not about them. It's never been about them. And I've been through that in my life. I really have. And it's so fulfilling. I left this job at, it was like Dell EMC. It was making crazy money. Oh, man. And I went to become a teacher. And they're like, what are you doing? I go, having a fulfilling career. And I've never regretted it. Look where I am now. I'm a spiritual teacher. No, I'm not just a STEM teacher. I'm a spiritual teacher. I taught at college, spiritual teacher. Thank you for the donation. But like, I followed that path. I know what it's like. Yeah. Thank you, Ethereal. Share this with your sister, your mother, with mom. Say, hey, mom. Say, mom. She go, what? Say, I got something for you. To all the mums out there, I got your back. It's not easy. No, but really, share it with your friends, your family, coworkers. Let people know I'm out here. And really, Emma, do you want the real answer on that? I've been over 20 years. I don't hide my age. I'm 50. I'm a good-looking 50. But really, no, I'm 50, and yeah, I've lived solid. I got my grays. I call them distinguished. I know a thing or two. Yeah. But I'll tell you, if I didn't teach, I don't know if I would be this way or whatever. I think the kids have taught me more than I taught them. That was what it was. And so good. But it's don't hide your grays. You know how sexy it is on a woman with grays? It really is sexy. It's like, it's kind of like a big F you to the world. It's like, I don't care. I'm not saying don't do your hair and take care of yourself. I'm like, but just wear it. Wear it proud. Like, this is me. I've seen a lot of really sexy women with gray hair. It's like you're just embracing the naturalness of your life, saying, I've evolved to this. I've got to this. You don't have this, I have this. I think that's what it is. I know it's a thing. It's tough. It's a tough thing. But, you know, it's all the chemicals and stuff. It's like, you don't need it. You know, it's like life is one of those things, but I appreciate it anyway. I appreciate beauty in however you see it. And that if you feel empowered. So, it's tough. I get it. All right, let's see here. I think we got time for two more. So Emma, I already grabbed you. I'm gonna read you last about my studies, and then let's see here. Wow, I don't know if let's see, who do we got? See, Tanvio's on here. We got Ethereal. Let's see, Shraddick. Sanchan. Sanchan's got the dreams. All right, let's do this. Lilith Phoenix, like jumping in. I love this. All right, Holly jumped in. Sanjana. Let's see. I'll grab. This is for now, and then we'll read for the. Emma Lily will be last. So Shraddick. Let's see who is this. So what stage is the connection between me and Em right now? That's a great question. And then Emma Lily. Let's see, Shraddick, are you in here? Shraddick is here. Good. Jess, I hope you're safe. I hope everything was fine. So I was with you on your journey of the blizzard. They all been waiting. All right. Yeah, so I'll hang out here a few more minutes. We'll get this going. So right now what I have is Shraddick and then Emma Lily. Emma, I might read yours first though. Shraddick has a deep question. What stage of the connection between me and Em right now? That seems like a really great question. Not that so Emma, sorry, not to discount yours, but about my studies. You just want to know about school? Is that what you're looking for, Emma Lily? Throw the pajamas on, watch a little Netflix, right? Grab a glass of wine, hang out. I love that. And like during like bad weather, just I'll just put the pajamas on and just watch the snowfall. It's so fun, nice and quiet. I could just sit in the quiet and just watch it. I'm like a cat, I think. Bye, Holly. Do your homework. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Do that. Locked in. Get that homework done. University. I got you. All right, Emma Lily. So let's do this. 2 tarot decks, if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And I have room. I think I have room up here. 1, 2, 3. I think I have room for 3 more. I'm not going to just make them happen, but I definitely have. I know they're coming in. And then I'll be back definitely Monday night for Members Only Monday. Think about becoming a member. There's new content that just dropped for that. And teaching content Beyond the Veil, Cosmic Codex. And then every week, it's going to basically every week as a member, you get early access to content, deep content. It's like me doing some deep dive on some content. The next one I think I'm going to do, I might have to do some more research on it. But I'm looking at, I don't want to give it away, but I'm going to look at like Thoth and some of that, more of that ancient Egypt, and I'll talk about it later because I want to get into some reading here. I think Emma wants to know. Emma's been waiting, patient. Let's take a look at the university, the studies. I have not pulled. The weirdest pull I've ever had was somebody who was on the run from the law, and that was early on in the reading. And I think they only grabbed me. They think, and I was like, "What is this?" And this person had done something bad, and they kind of. I was on like live for a handful of days straight, or consecutively, and they signed in. They go, "Hey, And I know they had done something bad, and I couldn't track them. I had no idea, and they signed in, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I know that they had unalived somebody, like my cards. I was like, "What is this?" It was basically a message from my guides, from my whole spirit team, saying, "You have to be prepared for anything." It was the last and only time I had something like that. And basically wanted to know, would they get caught? Like, I don't want to get into it, but yeah. Wow. So, this is what I'm going to go to this, Emma. Manifesting success. Let's start with that term, manifesting success. Do we manifest success, or does it like just magically appear, or do we kind of start to make it happen? I think what the universe is trying to tell you you're gonna win. This will be success. You're gonna win at all costs. This will not be a failure, because you're not just sitting back saying, "I hope this works out," because you don't want to be judged. And the judgment comes in through others, family, friends. Let's say you got kicked out of university because you've had bad grades. That's intelligence right there. You have more intelligence than you need. There's extra swords. There's other people who dropped out. You didn't. Logically, that won't happen. I'm going to be honest. This is not going to happen to you. What's happening is the tower moment is happening and you feel it, but there's something else happening. The universe says when those tower moments happen, you lose friends. You lose friends. So you might have lost some friends. Maybe 2 friends have dropped out. Maybe you lost 2 friends over the years. Past life, you met them. They weren't meant to stay. This is what they were. And this is what happens at university, right? When we go away, we go to college, we start to kind of live and meet friends. And like freshman year, hey, I met you, awesome. Sophomore year, those people who disappear, they're not meant to be in our lives forever. You're like, I wanted to graduate with you. I'm so sad. No, like their journey never meant for them to graduate. Their journey, they were meant to do something far different than you. That piece of paper was never meant to go into their hand. And the universe is telling you, don't feel bad for them. This is not a bad tower. This is a watchtower. You see people come and go all the time at university. You see people show up, and it's really to show you you have 2 friends. Like those people are forever your friends. Because they've moved on, you will always think of them. Energetically, you'll send them good vibes because they've moved on versus, hey, we graduated or whatever. It's a different kind of connection now. Past life has dictated you meet them. That's what past life is here and here and here. Your grades are fine. Like you will graduate. Okay? Because you don't want to have that happen. They're an example from another timeline. See, you're going to raise your vibration spiritually. You're going to become even more intelligent. Akashic record calls for you to become, you're going to become by the time you graduate, you're going to be a spiritual graduate. Let's keep going. It's going to make you sit very happy and pretty in this. I don't want to just dismiss this. But when we look at this, there's a part of you that was never meant to be left behind. And that's where you feel these other 2 were left behind. They haven't. They're on different parts of a journey. They're still moving and proceeding is the best way I can call it. But do you feel like they didn't prove something in this, whatever you're doing? No, this is your journey. They didn't survive whatever it was, like the gauntlet. And that's what's really tough because it's stressful, right? It's so stressful for you. And that's the truth. It's very, very, the 10 of Wands is so stressful. It's Sag energy. 12:13 to 12:21. It's like you exist in stress. You're always hovering above the swords. Like, gotta learn, get the test, get this, get the project. And they're gone. They don't have that stress. They dropped those swords. Look, they don't have the swords. But can they learn? Yes, they can learn as much, probably 10 times as much as you. But they don't have to learn at the hands of the master, is kind of them being told. But will they have the job? Will they have that same kind of job? Do you have a degree? Check the box, yes or no. And that's the identity. So one of the 2 of you guys is learning, you're going to graduate in university. That's going to work. I can give you that. But the identity dissolves into something truer for them. They can breathe easier now. That's something. That's the 6 of Swords. I'm going to tell you something. And this is from me to you, I have 3 college degrees. So I have the 3 college degrees. I teach at elementary school. I taught at college. This is the most teaching I've ever done. This is the biggest education I've ever had. And I self-taught myself this. I had to go through and learn books and read and do all this deep work, deep spiritual work. But I've been learning this since I probably was 6 or 7 years old. There's no school. This is where like the doctors in the school district are like, whoa, yeah, right? You're learning life lessons that are unteachable by those professors, by those PhDs, by those doctorates in the buildings. You've gone through so many different, they can't identify that. That's why I'm talking when I say it dissolves. The truth is there. So this part's that you're still holding the swords for the university. I may carry the sword for you to across the graduation. And that's all that this is. You're doing it for a different purpose. And that's okay. But the message here is to let you know that you guys are still connected. You still those friends. They just didn't go as far as you went with this life lesson. That's why they're a page and you're in the night. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. See? Look. See how fascinating this is? It gets really deeper, doesn't it? It's just it gives you a little bit of moment to breathe and say, does that mean all classes will be easy? No. They'll be you're the one who's going to have the stress and exhaustion and have to fight. They're the ones who sit back and say, hey, I'm making some money. By the time this is said and done, you'll be making more money. But there's a balance. Because there's all of these swords which you balance above. But you've gained these two life friends, these past life friends, these spiritual soulmates. That's what has happened. That's the answer that we're really looking for. School's tough. And that's one of the things I was looking at this week when I watched the students play. And I'm like, huh. And they really just want to play through learning. They want to just enjoy. They want to do self-exploration. And so I have this class where it's a coding, but they're in my class and they're playing games and stuff. But what they're really doing is building robots and just having fun. And I'm not saying you have to do this or this or this. And I feel like we're supposed to teach them that. But the real truth is they're trying to learn their own stuff. They want to just learn and figure it out and get that aha moment. You all know what that is, right? You know, when you're like fixing something, or you have to do your own plumbing, or there's a problem with your house. Perhaps a hole in the ceiling that you have to fix. Something goes wrong in your house that you haven't fixed before. Whatever that is, that moment that you fix it, you did it. That moment you have that, like, I did this. It could be the wobbly chair. It could be the broken refrigerator. It could be something so weird that you just said, oh, it's never going to get fixed. You order this, you do this small thing, and it takes, what, a half hour to an hour, and it's fixed. You go, what? And you ignored it because you were afraid to do it. And the moment you step forward, that's what happens. You did that. All right, who's up next? I think it was Shraddick. Shraddick. But thanks for sharing your energy. That must have been tough losing friends, because it is. It's always tough. But was it 2 friends? Was it 2? Because that's what those 5 of swords were showing me. Mm-hmm. Get your iced tea. Mm-hmm. All right. It might be late. It might. This is why I usually end it around noontime when I'm on Saturdays, because it's like right around noon it gets quiet. It just because people, it's like no matter where you are, it's like either super late or it's just the days just start to drag on. So with that, Shraddick, one last call. All right. Oh, there you are. All right. I was like, because I know it gets quiet. It gets real quiet. For whatever reason, like if you go back and watch from the beginning, you'll see at the beginning it's super, super, super busy. Like the world's waking up. And then as I read, people have to go, I gotta run to Target. I gotta go do this errand. I gotta go, feed the kids or whatever. But that's so funny because you can see. So that's why I purposely try to end around noontime. Because then gives me the option of coming back. Yeah, let's give you a good song. Let's get you a song that's like it's gonna light up your world here. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Does it seem quiet now? Shh. That's my sound effect for you. Yeah, no, this was a good Saturday. I enjoyed this. This was really fun. You guys missed me on Sunday? Let's see what I got here for a song. I feel like a little DJ. Let's see. Me and Post Malone, we're going to go the same way. Right? Let's see. Oh, I'd read for Post Malone. Something tells me I could probably get him. I could probably get to read for him. I don't know why. All right, Sanjit, I'll see you later. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. All right. Good energy, good energy. All right, guys, let's finish this up. We're gonna finish with Stratic. What stage is the connection between me and M right now? Stratic, do you want me to use the romance cards, or do you want me to use tarot? It's up to you. While I have you, I might as well ask you. Because I never really get a chance to use the romance cards, so it's really your call. Because this card just jumped.
I tried to shape the sky from stone, but still I found
Definitely vibing with this new setup. It really matches. Like when I look down and I look at the monitor, it's the same, which is so good. You guys get to see the colors the way I see them. Like, thankfully. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Like it just, at the Eight of Wands is like a lightning strike, an emotional lightning strike. So if that's, so either you have the feels for them or they have the feels for you. There's an emotional lightning strike. Oh man, but you're going through breakup or heartbreak. Something's happening here. I don't know what this is, Stratic. Something's going down because we're looking into it. There's definitely feelings. There's feelings from your side to them, but logically there's heartbreak. So either they broke up with you or they're kind of a disconnect. So somebody's not talking, and I see that. Emotionally, you have to stay strong. You can't let this go. Yeah. Two of Wands energies, Empress, Emperor energy. What are we looking for here? The universe is testing you guys. That's what's going down here. If you guys can make it through the little stuff, the big stuff becomes real fun. And this is a little test. This is a light test. How do you guys deal with it? See, you go at it with the wand. They treat themselves. They shrink themselves. So one of the two of you is absolutely shrinking yourselves down. This is justice energy. One's looking back. I think you're looking back at it, and someone's looking forward. This is strength energy. Six of Wands energy. This is a wish granted. If you want to get back together, the way back together isn't. It's strength energy, but it's not like through them. It's not texting them over, trying to overtake them. It's not I want, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. It's just by being. The heartbreak happened for a reason. What was that reason? The justice. The justice was caused because someone wasn't feeling valued. Like there was no value for that person. So someone's now sitting in their own power. Like someone was probably overgiving, and that's what happened here. Wow, look at this. Mid-deck pull. So someone's just spending their days thinking about the ex instead of just looking forward. Like this is that person. So someone's spending a lot of their time just thinking about the ex, thinking about the ex, thinking about the ex, thinking about the ex. The universe is, that's the test. Will you stop thinking about the ex? Will you do something for yourself? If I told you that you were being tested by the universe to go do something else instead of think of them, what would you say? How would you respond to that? Because this is not, this is work. This is get to work. What are you going to do with that? Because you're not supposed to be just thinking about them. That does you no good. That does absolutely no good. So if they called you today and they said, hey, what do you think? And you go, oh my God, I miss you. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I want you back. That's needy energy. If they called you and you said, Oh, hey, what's up? How you been? What have you been doing? Oh, I've been skydiving. Been wrestling lions. Like, what? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I rebuilt an engine. I'm working on a Formula 1 car right now. Like, that's the kind of stuff that goes, wait a minute, what? Oh, so you've been becoming better? That's what the universe is trying to challenge you to do. Difficult or not, it's meant to challenge you. Look, you're the one. This is win at all costs. But right now, you're not even doing any winning. You're just all costing. You're looking at the X at all costs. I want to get back together, but there's no winning. That's what the universe is doing. It's testing you, saying you just want them back, want them back, want them back, want them back. And there it is. And that's why, if you really want them back, you have to become the better version of yourself. Do you really believe that that's the only person for you in the entire existence of the universe? Do you honestly really believe that you've only had one person in your lifetime? That's why the Tower moment was put on to you, don't lie, by the universe. The universe tripped you as everything was going great for one moment, and then all of a sudden the next moment, bang, it tripped you. And it was trying to say, are you really ready? And when you weren't, something happened, Empress mode. Because everything was cruising along, fertility, everything's great, abundance, I love you, you're the best, work on it. And then, no. And then, I miss this, I need this, I want this. It was becoming a codependent relationship. And here's evidence of that. Because you're looking at this person in a codependent way. I need them, where are they? I need them, why aren't they here? I need them. That's codependence. Oh, that's codependence. Yeah, it's a codependent relationship. You're creating codependence. If you went back together with them, that's why you're heartbroken, because you're like, I need them. I'm not sovereign without them. I need to be together with them. So this is a relationship change. I'm not saying they don't come back, because truth is, it doesn't matter if they come back. You're amazing one way or another. That is relationship change, though. 6 of Cups, I have to be at least honest with you. So they wouldn't come back. From what I see here, you would basically find yourself, build, regrow, and by November, you reach out, happy holidays, how you been, what you been doing? I've been working on myself. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm starting to write my book. I got, and that's kind of what I start seeing, because you recognize how amazing you are. This is value. You're going to win at all costs, with or without them. I don't care. But I don't care. If money starts coming in, you'll see money start trickling in. Hey, here's that money I owe you. Oh, really? Boom, lightning strike. I remember how you were like, hey, I want romance. And my guide's like, no. This is a get back together card. They'll come back. But this is not, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'll do all this work so they come back. No, they won't come back through that. They'll come back because you're standing on your own 2 feet. I don't care if they come back. And so don't twist the words into, they'll come back because. No, solar output. Reality is you were patient. You did work for yourself. Oh, so you're saying wait till the holidays. If they matter that much, you'll wait. You'll wait. That's Virgo energy. You'll start seeing hints of it by the universe. August, September. Can you wait that long? Could you wait 8 months for them right now? If I said wait 8 months. If you could, but I would challenge you to go learn something, do something for yourself, because all you're doing is circling, saying, "Oh my God, I need you, I need you, I need you." No, you don't. You don't need them. The universe is like, this is why I broke you up. This is why I broke you up. You can't even see it. It was becoming a toxic relationship, and I rarely pull this, but that's also December. If you kept going in the same relationship, this would have become very toxic, bad. Borderline abusive. That's the long term. It's saying you're taking control. If you get back together with them after working on yourself, they're going to treat you with respect and honor. Say, oh wow, okay, you know your value. That's the difference. Like, it's actually going to tell you, like, my cards will tell you in the holidays. Text them. Like, and no joke, I challenge you to come back. Leave it after we finish here today. On your little phone, leave a message, and put something, a notifier saying, at the holidays, come back here and do something where you're going to message them and say happy new year. See, it's just giving the generic thank you message them. I know what this is. I know how I get this energy. I know how I work as a conduit, but it's challenging you. Can you work on yourself though? I'm confident that they'll message you back. And if you're working, the more you work on yourself, the more likely they'll reach out to you sooner. Honestly, that's the truth here. But if you're sitting there just waiting for a call and just like, look at your phone, 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 they're not going to message. They won't. Why? Because energetically, you're giving them the energy. You're saying, I'm looking at my phone, sending you the message, sending you energy. Look at my phone, sending you the energy. If you go like this, put my phone down, I'm going to go start writing my book. Put my phone down, go do all this. It just, they're not receiving it. They go, how come I don't feel them anymore? That's the truth. That's the truth. And not because you're not loved. Because to the contrary, you're very loved. That spark card came out and said, wait, like there is absolute energy here. Like you can get back together with them. And I would tell you, walk away. What I see, and I don't want to tell you because that's the get back together card, I see more likely people are going to start to try to intercept this energy and try to date you in between. That's what happens. See? The fire. Sag energy. Have you ever known a Sag? You know what I'm talking about. But that's a knight in shining armor. Wow, you look good. Oh, you know, whatever that is, you're the kind of catch that people are going to be like, hey, I'm interested in you. You look interesting. That's this. But if you really want them, by November, you guys are dating again. Just so you know. Like, I'm very confident telling you that. Because your boss energy, you come back saying, hey, I'm working on myself. What have you been doing? And if you go back to them and they're worse than they are now, you're going to be like, nah, actually, nope. You're going to be like, peace, I'll see you. I'm telling you. Right now, you just think they're the most amazing thing ever. They're like a bag of oxygen. And that's what seems so weird, is like, they have nothing to offer you. What are they offering you? What are they offering you? Nothing. And you're offering yourself more intelligence, freedom, awareness, spiritual integrity, emotional leadership. You are amazing. I'm going to challenge you to go find something to do. Like when you were a little kid and you're like, I'm bored. The universe is like, you're bored? Okay, I'll find something for you to do. And it's challenging you to go find something. That thing you kept saying, I want to go do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, because something's out of alignment with this life lesson, because you've been putting all your energy into them. And the universe is like, the universe put a Tara moment in here on purpose. That's who messed this up. You want to know who's at fault? The universe. And the universe says, if you don't learn something, and you have about 12 months to do it, and if you don't do it, this is over. But you have to go learn a new skill. You could pick anything you want. You could go pick anything you want. Basket weaving. Anything you want. This is not about them. This is about you. You are amazing. And watch what happens. Because you're going to be like, this is fun. And you're going to meet more people and friends. And people come in. And your energy gets picked up. And it's not about this person. I'm going to give you a great example, Stratic, as we end here. We say goodbye to everyone. We talk this out. You don't think I could go get my ex from like 10 years ago? Like if I wanted to, I couldn't call my ex and be like, hey, what's up? Especially if they were single at that. You don't think I could say, hey, I'm going to talk to you? I'm not trying to woo them or trick them in. Right? Let's say the ex broke up with me. Yeah. And that's what it is. Because I learned years ago, I was like, oh, I miss you, or whatever it was. And that moment that I said, I'm going to take more time to myself, pause. And I did this. I started saying, hey, I'm going to look more into my tarot. This is like, and then I did that. Or I looked more into hanging out with people that made me feel better about this. And that's what we did. But Stratic, you cannot wait on somebody to make you feel better. You choose to feel the way you want to feel. You're choosing to wait this way. You're choosing to not feel good because they're not here. That's the raw, most brutal, honest truth that the cards are telling me. And you're sitting here saying, I won't feel good because they're not here. And I'm telling you, God damn it, what are you doing? Like, you're choosing to not feel good because someone's not in your life. And I'm saying, but you could choose to feel good. And I know it sounds really rough. I ask you to challenge yourself. Who's your best friend? You have a brother or sister? Who's the person that would make you go do something? And you know they'll make you do something. I would say reach out to them and say, what are you doing? And just say that. What are you doing? And watch what happens. The universe is breaking you of this chain and putting you into the sovereign state. And with that, guys, let's wish Shraddick all the freedom they need. I don't think Shraddick deserves a prince. I think Shraddick deserves an emperor. And that's what, as they stand sovereign. I am very happy for all of these readings. And Shraddick, you are bound for happiness and success. I would tell you otherwise. But these chains are breaking right now. I don't care what happens. I will break these off of you. With love, with respect, with unconditional caring. Kiss on the forehead. A big hug to you. My friends, I wish you well. And I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll be back on Monday for Members Only Monday, around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I'll be back on Wednesday again for free live tarot. And be on the lookout for for Beyond the Veil, for Cosmic's Codex on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm going to take Holly's advice. I'm going to have to put together a schedule, put something together, a little splash or something you guys can see. And you guys can see what's coming in. Maybe I'll even put it on the standby. I'll put it on the starting soon so you guys can see that there or something. And start to kind of promote it a little bit more. I am very happy to be here for you. And I think we need more of this. I think we need more of me doing this. I think getting the universe kind of talking, chatting. But with that said, I appreciate you all for taking your time to be here. You choose to be here. I choose to be here. And together, we choose to let this happen. And with that, I say, be safe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.